Okay, please check the chat, the message that I sent, and just read it. Hi, good morning, everybody. Okay, the ones that are here, just now I'm going to send the message again in the Zoom chat. Check it. This is for the class to continue without problem because of the sounds. If you have questions or something, just send a message over the chat, okay? All right. So are you ready? Let me start with the presentation. Okay. Okay. All right. We're going to start with today's class. The objectives for today. We're going to practice one more time. Well, we're gonna practice was and where with professions. We're going to learn and practice past tense for regular verbs, not irregular, regular verbs, and we're going to check the schedule for your class. When are you going to have quizzes and when do you finish the course? Okay, we're gonna check that in the end. All right, this I'm going to ask you to write on the chat. What are the two forms of the verb to be in the past? We have two forms. What are the two forms of the verb to be in the chat? You can write on the chat. Do you remember? We have the verb to be and there are two forms. Okay? Was and where. Okay. So to be in the past, we have was and we have where. Okay? Now, which one is singular? Was or where? What is singular? Was or where? Okay. So in this case, very good. So was is for singular, okay? And where is for the plurals. Exactly. Was is for singular and where is for plural. What are the pronouns that I use for was? What are the persons that I use for was? Okay. All right. So yes. All right. Okay. Yes. So I'm gonna send the answer in the chat. Oh, hey, hey. Here. Mm. All right. So for was is I you sorry I you no I he she and it for was, and for where, like Mary said, you we they and then you. Okay. Where you we they you. Okay. Questions with this? Okay. So we're gonna continue. Okay, so in here, let me check. In here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have 5 different jobs, and we have singer, painter, composer, sculpture, and dancer. Okay, I want you to send one more time a chat message for this person. What is he? A singer, a painter, a composer, a sculptor, or a dancer? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So in this case, let's go one by one. So this one is, like you mentioned, a painter. This one, what is it? Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Very good. Yes. So we have painter, this one, sculpture, this one. Number 3. What do you think this is? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly. So it's very simple. It's a composer. Do you know the name of a famous composer?
Ludovico Einaudi.
Okay. All right. Drake also. Okay. This one, number 4. What is it? Okay. Yeah, very simple. Mm-hmm. All right, dancer. Who is, do you know a famous person that is a dancer? No? Mhm. All right. Okay. Then let's do the last one. She's a. Mm-hmm. A singer. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Mm-hmm. It's very. It's the last one, so it is a singer. All right, I'm going to stop. I'm gonna make everybody be able to speak, okay? Okay. I want you to tell me the name of a famous painter. Somebody who wants to tell me the name of a famous painter, but speaking, only speaking right now.
Picasso.
All right, Picasso,
Van Gogh.
Michelangelo. All right. Do you know the name of a famous sculpture?
Miguel Ángel.
All right, Miguel Angel also.
Da Vinci.
All right, Da Vinci as well.
Nada más que le digan que alguien que tenga ahí el sonido, que alguien está hablando.
No sé quién tenga por ahí. Okay, all right, yeah. A composer, a famous composer.
Eh, ay, que no ve.
Stevie Wonder.
Ray Charles.
Wonder.
Andrea Bocelli.
Ah, yes.
All right. Do you know a famous dancer?
No.
No?
No.
All right, don't worry. What about a famous singer? I mean, everybody knows a famous singer.
J-Lo.
Uh-huh.
Shakira.
Okay, Shakira. So I think Shakira can also be like a dancer because she and J-Lo also because they are dancers. So, all right. Questions with these professions?
No.
No.
All good?
Yes.
All right. Well, let's continue. Okay. I want you to go to your book on page 77, okay? I'm actually going to go to the book as well. Here. So it's the page 77. Can you see the exercise number 6?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to, let's see, what we have in here is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 famous people in the past. I want you to complete from number 1 to number 5 with the professions, okay? Let's take like 3 minutes for you to finish this activity in silence. 77. When you finish, write in the chat, finish, okay? Okay, so Miranda already finished.
She's very fast.
She's very fast. Okay. Okay, Elena Alejandra also, Fatima as well. Fatia. All right, the rest is ready or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Finish.
Very good. Okay, who wants to read number 1?
Ale. Pablo
Okay.
Picasso was a great painter.
Uh-huh.
Is correct? Painter.
Yes. Mhm.
One of his major works, like Guernica, or how do you say?
Guernica, yeah.
Guernica is a famous worldwide.
All right, very good. Everybody has the same answer?
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. Number 2, who wants to read number 2?
Me.
Okay.
Michelangelo's
Mhm.
Moses
Moses.
Moses
Uh-huh.
is one of these Italian sculptor
Mhm. All right.
statues.
Statues. Yes.
Mhm.
Very good.
Status.
Statues.
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 Statues. Yeah. Status is another thing.
Status.
All right. Number 3.
Okay.
Me.
All right.
Ludwig van Beethoven, the famous German composer, is one of the giants of classic music. He is one of the three BS together with Brahms and Bach.
Back.
Bach.
All right. Very good. So composer. Everybody has the same answer?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Number 4. Who wants to read number 4?
Me.
Okay.
Carlos Nureyev, Kevin Ballet make him a legendary dancer of the century 22.
Okay. Of the 20th century. Very good. Dancer. And number 5. Who wants to read about Maria Callas?
Maria Callas, the opera singer, was a great diva because of the amazing musical talent.
All right. Very good. So everybody has these answers, right? The same.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Questions with this?
No.
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 All right. Let me go back to the presentation. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So we already practiced this. All right. Can you see this presentation?
Yes.
Okay. The instructions say make one sentence about these famous people. We are going to use the Zoom chat to give answers. But for example, in here, in this case, Pablo Picasso, painter. What you have to do is this. I'm going to put the example. Now, Picasso is in the present or is it in the past?
Past.
Okay, so in the chat, what I have to do is this. Okay, can you see the example in the chat? Yes, do you see the example in the past? I mean, in the chat?
Yes.
A ver.
Check the example in the chat.
Okay.
Yes?
No.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
You didn't see it, Alejandra?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the example in here, in the presentation. So, my sentence is incomplete. Pablo Picasso painter. In the chat, what I do is Pablo Picasso was a painter, right?
Okay.
All right, so wait a second, don't start. I'm going to show you this. Okay,
No.
do you see the yellow box with more people?
Yes.
All right, so the same thing. I want you to select one person, and I want you to use was or were, depending if it's plural or singular. Pay attention to that.
Okay.
Okay, and write the sentence on the chat. Okay, this is another example. Benjamin Franklin, an inventor. Benjamin Franklin was an inventor. Select one artist or group from here and write in the chat.
Teacher, only one.
You can select one or two if you want.
Always put an, o sea, was or were an.
Not necessarily. And
Oh.
because I inventor it starts with a vowel, the I.
Okay.
If it's a consonant like a computer programmer, it's A. Mhm. Okay, Edgar, very good in plural. Okay, Iliana. Okay, Jesus, Queen. The Beatles, Alejandra also. All right, everybody finished, right?
Yes.
Okay, now I want you to tell me, I'm going to ask you to participate speaking one by one. So I'm going to start with you, Elena. Can you give me an example from here?
Another example?
Yeah, only, but speaking, okay?
Okay.
From here.
The Beatles, ¿cómo se dice Beatles? The Beatles
The Beatles.
were a singer.
Okay, but which one?
Were a singer.
We're singers.
Singers.
All right, very good. Katia, can you give me another example?
Albert Einstein was a
Physicist.
physicist.
All right, very good. Alejandra, can you give me another example?
Michael Jackson was a king of pop.
Okay. Emiliano, can you give me another example? No? Okay, let's go with Jesus. Jesus, can you give me an example? Okay, I think maybe they're not here. Miranda, can you give me one example?
Yes. Paul Walker and Vin Diesel um, were friends.
All right, very good. It's plural. Edgar, can you give me one example?
Queen was famous group.
Okay. Let's see who was after you. Fatima, can you give me one example?
Yes. Freddie Mercury was singer.
Okay, was a singer, very good. Mary, can you give me one example?
Kobe Bryant was basketball player.
All right, very good. Ileana, can you give me one example? Ileana, can you give us an example?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Selena Quintanilla was a singer.
All right, very good. Vanessa, can you give me one example?
Elvis Presley was a famous singer.
Okay, famous singer. Very good. Fernanda, can you give me one example?
Freddie Mercury was a singer.
All right, very good. Everybody already given. No, Anel, can you give us an example?
Yes, teacher. The Beatles were our best friends.
Okay, the Beatles were best friends. All right, very good. Okay, questions with this?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna continue. Now I want you to pay extra attention in here because we're going to continue with past, okay? We're going to be working with regular verbs. Okay, we're going to read this part. Do you see this biodata? It says space facts.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, please, one person only read the first point. Who wants to read the first point?
The first animal in space was the Russian dog Laika in
1957.
yes.
Okay.
Mary.
The
Me, the second.
okay, Ileana, the second one.
The Russian Yuri Gagarin
Yuri Gagarin.
was the first astronaut in space. His Vostok
Mhm.
spacecraft completed an orbit of the Earth on 12
12?
April, April
1961.
what? 1961.
1961. So 1961. Very good. Who wants to read number 3?
Me.
Okay.
Neil Armstrong was an American astronaut. He walked on the moon in 1960.
Mhm.
60.
60?
Sí, perdón, 60.
69. All right.
69. Así es.
Yes. The number 4? Okay.
In the 1960s,
Mhm.
Sorry.
the spacecraft could reach the moon in 3 days.
All right. Very good. And the last part?
¿Vale?
Okay.
Mucho. Okay. The nearest space station orbited Earth for
1986?
1986 to 2001.
01. Mhm.
It had lots of computers, a gym, and 2 bedrooms. I didn't have bedrooms for visiting astronauts. Visited. How do you say visitors?
Visitors?
Visitors fixed their sleeping bags to the wall so that they didn't float around.
Okay, very good. Now, I want you to tell me in the chat, is it in present or in past? I want you to write it on the chat. What do you think? Is it talking about present or is it talking about the past? Okay, so it's talking about the past. Okay. All right. So yes, right now we're pretty much practicing things in the past, and in here, and let's see if you can tell me what are the words in this paragraph. What are the words that you think represent past? What are the words that you think represent past?
The year.
Okay, so the year is one. I mean, it's the time. But what word? Okay, fixed. For example, Katia put fixed. It's in past. Okay, the words with ed. For example, let's see. Completed is in past, like Fatima said. Ed. Walked is past. Orbit also past. Fixed, like Katia mentioned it. Fixed. All right. Let's continue so I can explain this. All right, now I want you to pay attention to the next part. Okay, I'm going to read, and it says, my last Sunday. Okay. I'm gonna put last night. Imagine it's last night. Last night I was in my house and watched TV. I decided to stay in my house because I was tired and didn't want to go out of my house. I painted some papers I had in my room and prepared my clothes for this week. My brother wanted to play, but I didn't play with him. I tried to sleep in the afternoon, but there was a lot of noise. I watched Titanic before sleeping. In the chat, tell me, this, is it happening now or did it happen yesterday? What do you think? What do you think?
Past.
Okay, so yesterday. Oh, it says last Sunday, but imagine it was yesterday.
Painted.
So it was yesterday. Now I'm going to continue with the next part of this. From here, I'm talking about sentences. What sentences represent the past in the paragraph, or what are the verbs that represent past?
Okay, yeah.
Watch it.
Okay.
I watched
Decide.
Titanic before sleeping.
Tired.
Okay, tired.
Painted.
Wanted.
Prepare. Wanted.
Sleep.
Watch.
Okay, so in here I'm gonna show you this. In this case, tired is not a verb, it's an adjective. It's similar to this. If you check, tried and tired are very similar, but this one is more an adjective. It's a description. Tired. Tried, it is a verb. So in here, like you were mentioning, was, watched, decided, didn't want, painted, had, prepared, wanted. And all of the greens are the verbs in the past. Okay?
Okay.
Right. Do you have questions with this?
No.
No.
Okay, don't worry. This is just an example. We're going to actually check this information. Let's see. Edgar, what is it? What question do you have? Didn't. Didn't is also in the past. Yes, it's for negative, but it's in the past also. But I'm going to explain that in a moment, so don't worry. Okay. Okay, so for simple past, we have to understand that they are actions. They are actions that happened or that occurred in a specific time in the past. So they are finished. I completed my actions. For simple past, I have to use, well, we use something that is called regular verbs. These are examples of regular verbs. Watch, want, paint, prepare, play, try, and decide. Are these verbs in the present? Well, not present. Are they in simple form or are they in past?
Simple.
They are in simple form. Exactly. So for me to use the verbs in past, I have to change. For regular, I have to do this. Watch. Exactly. You have to put ed. So I have watch, watched. Want. Yes.
Siempre que termine en Y se le tiene que quitar y solamente se le agrega la ed.
Yes. Well, you remove in this case
AED.
Oh, Let me, okay, this one. So when I have try, for example, play, this one is an exception, okay? But for example, try, what I do is I take this away and I have to put I, E, D, okay? Like I said, play is an example, an exception.
Yes.
But for words like try, I do this and I include I, E, D. Okay?
Yes.
Wait a moment.